Hey, what's up, everybody? So I'm gonna chime in on this this pump fun shit that's been all over my feed this morning. So look, I'm not gonna go into a history lesson on my experience in crypto. I mean, I was on Kubo's X Space last night, so I'm just going to give my point of view, and keep in mind, it doesn't mean anything. We all have opinions, right? But I am kind of really only one of the few ever in the history of crypto that has actually sued a crypto scammer, not once, not twice, but 3 times in federal court, and won all 3 cases. So I'm going to look at it from that side of the coin. So I'm going to read this post because I saw it. I don't know the guy. I'm not following him, as you can see. So his response was bidding on what's supposed to be Elon 9 houses beyond stupid. So I guess somebody made a meme coin or a shit coin to try to run it off the narrative, which I have no problem with. That's fine. It's the game, right? Doxing private information and putting someone's family at risk is low level behavior. So, in essence, that is true too, right? That's what I would call degenerate behavior. It's not just about Elon. You're potentially putting his wife, kids, or anyone around him in danger, which is also technically true. If anything was to happen, look, we all know what's involved with this shit, and this is what happens when a billion-dollar platform embezzles everybody's money. This is just kind of what happens. So it just depends on what side of the fence that you're on. If you have an issue with Pump.Fun, they have a public HQ, which is also true. Go protest or loiter there instead, not at someone's home where innocent people could get caught up in it. And that is true too. Like, y'all, that's some dumb shit, but I think that's just a generational thing. I'm Gen X. I would never think about going to somebody's house. That's why I would just sue a motherfucker and put him in court and take all of his shit and put liens on all of his properties and just wreck them financially, right? So if I had enough money to file a suit against Pump.Fun, I would do it, but obviously I don't. And quite frankly, I just don't give a shit because I've never even bought a token launched on Pump.Fun because I knew it was a scam off of rip. But let me go, I'm going to do some comment play-by-play because this is the shit that keeps the whole space entertained. It's public information. That's what happens when you own a business. The richest man is doxxed and everyone knows his address. Elon is no different than anyone else. So this is what's crazy. So at face value, this is technically true. So this guy's just responding saying, hey, it's fucking public information, whatever, you know. And that's true too. So like our business, we're a crypto holding company. We have a registered business address. You think we're fucking stupid enough to work out of an actual building? No, it's called a registered agent for a reason. If y'all want to fucking bitch about how we do business, you can go to Austin, Texas and show up. So have more power to you. Decentralized finance at its peak, good sir. So, that's true too. So most of these comments have some kind of truth to them. It just depends on the eyeballs that you are behind, the vision that you are seeing out, right? It just depends on your perspective. Don't expect much from this blank. Looks like this, that looks like this cat. I get it. Low IQ individual spotted as public information. Dumbass L engagement post. Even though I disagree, that's all I said. This is why X is funny, because everybody has, they all look at it differently. Oh, but scamming people out of funds is okay. Fuck out, you're a knicker too. Oh, but scamming people of funds is okay. So he's basically saying, an eye for an eye, right? They've embezzled billions of dollars and volume fees, creator fees, whatever fee you want to call it, they've made the money. Y'all have not, and they've given zero of it back. So that's the issue. Now, I will say something in regards to that. Y'all motherfuckers know that. You know that it's a scam. Stop it. Like, this is the problem with the space. So I will kind of engage here. Y'all know damn well this was a scam. And if you think otherwise, you're just lying to yourself. That's all I'm going to tell you. People that have been in the game. So I think this is the problem. The new people in the space, y'all got caught up. The OGs like me, who've cashed big back in 2021, we knew this was a scam off of rip. So that's the difference. It's all about perspective. We've seen this multiple times. Come and go, come and go, come and go. There's no way I was going to buy a Pump.Fun token. People in my generation, we were like, oh, hell no, this has got scam all over it. But the young cats, y'all are like, fuck yeah, man. You know, live streams, influencers, and just all the broccoli-headed motherfuckers. So that's what y'all chase, and now y'all got wrecked. Having said that, you know, the adults in the room, let me just go there. We don't want to see y'all get wrecked, but we have to make fun of you at the same time because you're not learning a lesson. And the lesson here is you knew it was a scam. You cannot sit here and say that it was not. Not truthfully. Now, you could play it off, but you can't really mean anything behind that. All right, here we go. Can't we sue Elon for making it almost impossible to sell our tokens? Did we agree to the terms that he can block out certain tokens? Oh, he asked Grok that. So, let's talk about lawsuits, since I am one of the only ones in the history of crypto that's actually used his own money to go and at the federal level win my lawsuits against crypto scammers. It's all on record. It's not story time. It's out there public. It's on my YouTube channel. I don't give a shit. You can't say anything about it. That's the perks of being me. I've spent well over $500,000 of my own money to go make my case in federal court, in the real world, face to face with scammers. I'm not a big believer of this shit right here. Let's just all hop on X and cry like little girls. So I will respond to this guy. Can we sue Elon? Of course you can. But who's going to pay for it? I will just tell y'all right now, it's going to have to be a class action, and a big firm's going to have to take it up, or it's got to go straight to the federal government, which I don't think they would pick up something like this because you don't really know how embedded this dude is anyway, right? But if you want to do it individually and you have the funds, then more power to you. That would be interesting to watch play out. So, and before we go into well, you have to prove it. Look, this shit's easy to prove, by the way. I won all three of my cases, and it was easy to prove fraud. It's not hard. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You can't fuck with me on this stuff because I've actually been inside the courtroom. So I've been on multiple meetings with judges. Y'all don't know shit. Y'all have zero clue how this stuff plays out in the real world. But you act like you do. And I think that's why y'all become all wrecked, because you believe everything that you see. And it's all been a scam and a ruse, right? The structure of crypto has fucked every single one of y'all. Now, let's move on. Elon runs a company whose website has 99... I like this one. Elon runs a company whose website has 99.5% of its products as fraud and scams. Elon is destroying people's lives. All right, good take. So, again, it goes back to, excuse me, the stats and the data have been put out damn nearly every month for a year that shows that, I mean, he's probably right, what, 98, I think it's like 94% of everybody on Pump.Fun has lost. That's just the stats. You can't argue with that. So, and I'll go out on a limb here. I ain't seen a fucking Lambo video since 2021 when I was doing Lambo videos. So that tells you, y'all ain't making no money. Y'all like to act like you are, but you're not. Y'all know the tokens are scams, but yet you as an individual make the choice to chase the next runner because your local call has told you to buy it. That is on your dumbasses. So look, I will side with that side of the space that puts the emphasis and the responsibility on you as an individual. Elon gets a pass on this because he built it and he structured it. But what are y'all going to do about it? That's the point. Don't you get it? These scammers, I will just let me give you a story real quick. So the first lawsuit that I was in was, my lawsuit was like $3 million, but the scammer ended up embezzling well over 10 million from everybody involved in the project, right? So, and all he did, I'm gonna just explain something to you. Nobody gives a fuck. I'm just gonna tell you right now, the scammers that are making millions, if not billions, could give two shits about anybody posting on X because they're above all of you. Have you noticed that none of them get online and fuck with any of y'all on here? They're laughing at you. They're living it up. You paying their bills. So you're both at fault. It's just straight up. That's a fact. I don't give it. And I'm putting this video out so y'all can critique it, but y'all have nothing. You can't come at me with anything. I've already been through the ringer multiple times, and I'm numb to the whole space now, which is why, next week we invented the cure for the whole meme space. It's done. It's official. The creation of this new launch pad will go live, and y'all will be witnesses, and you'll be like, holy shit, there are alternatives. Having said that, let's keep on going. Get his dick out your mouth, bro. Shut up, bitch. Sidewalls, blah, 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 blah. You know he's like 25 years old. So I don't know who's... Oh, Elon's A1 Lawn. I don't even know his fucking name. Elon's 25 years old. He said tokenize everything. So look, I'm still a believer of tokenize everything. But, if you're going to create a launcher model, anyways, dude, look, it's just different. Y'all have to understand this is a big ass planet, right? And like I said, Kubo had a really nice X space last night. Crypto, think about crypto like this. It's all men for the most part. There's very few legitimate females around. That's why I think y'all all act a little retarded, because I think your home lives suck. I'm just telling you straight up. I just think it all sucks, I think most of you are just losers in real life. But, that's not a direct call out. It's just a fact. It's just, you constantly lose online and constantly cry that you're losing, but then you constantly continue to lose. So what do you want us to think of you as? A winner? No, you're a fucking loser. Having said that, think about it when you were a kid or whatever. I don't even know. I'm Gen X. I'm dating myself. We would all be on the playground in elementary, right? So think about crypto as this. It's a huge playground. There's a million of us in the playground, and we're all playing tug of war, right? Tug of rope, tug of war. Y'all know what that is? But there's a million of us, and we're all pulling in our own direction. Do you think anything's going to get done? Nope. You're all, in essence, everybody in crypto as we speak, you're all fucking each other. So when posts like this are created and everybody starts chiming in, people like me in my age bracket, Gen X, y'all can do the math, this is comedy for us because we saw this. We saw it get built because we knew what crypto was like before this. Don't you understand? That's why we don't get worked up. We actually make fun of you fuckers. Y'all continue to get wrecked, and you're wrecking yourself, and you're fucking yourself, and then you get online and fuck each other even more. That's y'all. This is it. We witness it in the comments section. Elon said tokenize everything, blah, blah, blah. Cry about it. Shut the fuck up. You are not okay. So look, I'm not going to keep going. Y'all kind of get how the comments are here. So, I don't even know who any of these people are. I don't give a shit because they're hiding behind cartoon characters. So the whole point is y'all know damn well it was a scam. You know it's still a scam, but yet you fucks are still going to continue to buy tokens being launched because for some reason you're trying to convince yourself that you're actually going to win. And you're just not, because this was not built for you to win. Don't y'all fucking get it? I don't think you do, man. Maybe we need to write this shit in crayon or something. Having said that, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm not looking down to y'all. It's just time for y'all to wake up. And this is kind of good that this shit's happening because it needs to be seen, right? Now, how bad does it hurt? You know, does it hurt you enough to where you're like, okay, I'm fucking over this stuff. There's got to be something different. You know, that's on y'all at the same time. So that's why, you know, when people like me and these other, the sector of the crypto space constantly are calling you low rent players out, we're not haters. We're not boomers. We just know it's a scam. That's it. Done. We've lived it. We've seen it. We've actually cashed, unlike y'all. And y'all know my story. I've cashed deep into 7 figures. I got the videos to prove it. So, you know, us OGs, we know what it's really like to make money in crypto. And this ain't it because y'all keep fucking yourself. But y'all will wake up when it gets tiresome and you just get sick of it. That's when y'all will wake up and actually want to change. But until now, keep the comedy going.